Northern Ireland, a land of natural beauty, historical past, and trouble. But now is the time for them to rise up and become a footballing superpower. This is Rise of a Nation with Northern Ireland. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Rise of a Nation with Crusaders in Northern Ireland on Football Major 2017. Now, we've had a very reasonable period since the last episode, which was the ridiculous 6-0 victory over Leverkusen. We're still undefeated in the league. We did drop out of the League Cup in a disappointing loss at home to Glenatron. It was a little bit of a rotated squad. I did go back to the 4-2-3-1 tactic. But our form in the league has been a little bit erratic. This game here against Cliftonville, full strength side, pretty much did rotate. We give Richard Kelly a run out. He came off the bench. Just could not score to save ourselves. If we have a look at the stats here, see there 14 shots on only 4 on one target, 50-50 in the possession. The tactic isn't perfect. It does well when we're against the wall, when our backs are against the wall. We beat Monaco away from home. It took a pretty ridiculous effort from Fabinho anyway to actually get them onto the score sheet. If we have a look at this goal, it was a very good shot. If this is going to work. Why isn't the highlight? Why isn't it working? Here we go. It just doesn't seem to want to load in. So we'll watch this. Watch the goals here. Smith back out. The cross comes in. And, well, Bradley. Just a simple ball. Some poor defending there. Not getting goal side or ball side and not really putting in the tackle. So we go to the next goal. A similar goal to the first one. I think it was a low cross. Yeah, Speak. Yeah. Crossing in low front post. Murray. Bang. And like I said, one of the more ridiculous goals. It's really a classic FM. The Thiago Mende, they'll switch the ball across. Yeah, Fabio first time from an angle. Again, McCartney probably could have done a little bit better in goal, but yeah, wasn't great. League Cup quarterfinal. Gave away 2 penalties in the first 10 minutes. I don't know what it is about us in the league, but we just give away too many penalties. And this one here. There have been a few games where we've given away penalties. And I don't know. So yeah, we've got Napoli here today in the Champions League group stage, final group stage. We have managed to get through to the first knockout round, which is a fantastic result. I've really cut down the squad. You can see this B side is just 10 players apart from these 4. The rest of the squad are players that don't have a future and are looking to move on in January or at the end of the season. Chambers, young, but he needs a lot of work. He needs a lot of work to get to the point where he will become first team football. So I'm going to look to try and get him out to a Northern Irish club. It's been a few years at West Brom, but they didn't develop him at all, or he didn't develop. So hopefully get into a Northern Irish club and start developing the other clubs. The perfect world, I would load up a second manager and play a second club, and have that running alongside. But I know that there's going to be people out there saying, "Oh, he's just selling players for nothing from Crusaders because of the finances." But so I'll just keep developing. Once we win the Champions League with Crusaders, we will move on to Amarang United. So this is something like what we're going to go with. Is that Tony Murray? Okay. Phil Anderson, you'll come out for Stephen Davis. Stephen Davis is retiring at the end of the season. At the start of the season, I was a little bit concerned. Like, I would have liked to have kept him a few more years. But now I am trying to develop the youngsters. I'm not too concerned about him leaving. Yes, he's still a decent player. And yes, those mentors will certainly help develop youngsters, but it doesn't bring much to the team. I could get him. Let's see if I can convince him to play on. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. He's still content with retiring, which is disappointing. Still like him to be there to tutor, but he obviously has his own plans outside of football, which will be coaching. Outside of playing, sorry. But we're good, developing the club nicely. Increased the youth recruitment, I think it is. Yeah. So that is now established youth recruitment, which I think is the third highest. I think I mentioned that in the last episode. That's right. Last episode I mentioned a guy called Wilson that I thought was in the Boston save, but he's not actually at the Boston save. He is in this save. Looks very good, youngster. Problem is he's at Cliftonville, and he's not going to want to join because of the rivalry that exists between the two sides. They are very strong rivals. Yeah, so we're going to have to wait and see if he joins another club. At the moment, no one is it. Oh, actually, Reading has got minor interest in him. So hopefully, Reading can go in for him, and then we'll try and buy him in a couple of years and bring him back to Northern Ireland. There are a few players that I have identified that I would like to bring into the club. Ryan Robertson is one of those players. He's got decent potential. At the moment, this guy here, Johnny Daly, he's the guy that I've been playing a decent number of games this season, just hoping that he will develop to that potential. If he can get to that potential, it would be a fantastic result for the club. But the problem is, he's been tutored by Connor Laughlin. He's going to leave at the end of the season. Useful player, but I don't think he's got much potential in the long run. His mentals aren't quite good enough to really be a tutor. Yeah, I don't think he has a future. So I don't want to start tutoring with him if he's just going to do nothing towards the player. There are a few in Ireland that are Northern Irish that I want to try and get back. I could bring to the club. I think there was a left back. No. I'm still hoping that Johnny Evans might eventually decide to join. Just his experience and mentors to try and tutor some of the youngsters coming through. Actually, yeah, I think that's that. There's a couple of guys here. Jamie Scannell, who is at Derry, Lion at Sligo or Sligo. I want to get him into the club. He looks like he could be a decent keeper. We need a decent keeper. But again, I don't think he will join us. Let's quickly have a look at the European coefficients. Have a look at Northern Ireland. Currently 31st at 15 now. So looking at a decent jump. Almost getting to Cyprus, which would be a fantastic result. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's that next jump around the 20 mark that we'll need to. And we're still a fair way off these boys, which is where I'm targeting the next 5 years. If we can get into second team into Europe, it will help the reputation of the league at a level that I'm unable to comprehend. Yes, and we improved coaching. I think, yeah, a little bit. But again, in the season, we'll see where our reputation sits, and hopefully we can prove the coaching, because at the moment, not quite good enough. As you can see, it doesn't match our facilities at all. So let's get into today's game. I've been waffling on for far too long. Team selection. Gonna go with the counter-attacking tactic. Drop the line back a bit more direct. Actually, no, mixed. If you go more direct, it can sometimes cause players to just bomb it long. Why is Werlo? I don't want to play Werlo. Or I'll play Stephen Davis in that position. Actually, no, we'll go Barry Siri. He's got very good potential, and I'm going to try and encourage that growth. He's been alright in the league, but he's been playing better in the European Under-9s qualifying. Why is the this is the lineup. Gonna go with Siri in that role there. Maybe playing as a show striker, which seems to be a little bit OP this season. And Johnny Bradley. Look, he looks very good as a striker. advance forward. Just that composure. If we can try and get that composure up. He's got great pace, good finishing, decent amount of determination and flair. Off the ball's good, work rate's good. Maybe it's just the position also needs a bit of work. But he doesn't look that bad, but he finds it difficult to hit the back of the net, and it's a little bit frustrating for a player of his calibre. And I think he's got more potential than the star rating suggests. Luke Smith, another player, could be doing better. He has got 9 and 5, but that includes a couple of hat-tricks. So his form is a little bit indifferent. Have a look, he hasn't scored in a while. Substituted in that game because he just wasn't doing anything. He didn't do anything in the game against Cliftonville. I don't know, he's frustrating me a lot. He's got a lot of potential. He's a good player. Just doesn't have the consistency. Doesn't seem to, I don't know, maybe it's just he's a little bit, what's the word I'm thinking of? Complacent. He's got a little bit too much of an ego in the league. Maybe he needs a new challenge. Maybe it's going to be difficult. Hopefully he can do something here. Because this is one of the games that, if you're going to put your name out there, I think it's stuffed up. This is the kind of game you show yourself. Oh yeah, because I've changed. You know what? Let's do it in 3D. You know what? Let's do something different. Data analyst, and we'll have behind goal low for goals. Yeah, let's put in sounds. Let's just do something different. You come to this one. Napoli are better team than recent run, and yeah. Yeah, I think it's unfair. I hate it when a player marks someone as a weak link. I think it's just a bit ridiculous to, even in real life, come out and downgrade an opponent before the game starts. A player can come to poor form, and then that comment can really spark them. We owe Napoli after the last time. I think we lost them 2-1 or something, or maybe 3-1. But yeah, let's get started. Don't need to worry about this. Okay. Yeah. Hang on a second, guys. As we score, Smith, there he is. Maybe we just needed that challenge. Just see, I don't think so. Sorry. Audio for the sounds isn't going to come up. Fantastic there by Smith. I actually too busy with OBS. Didn't actually see the goal itself or the replay, which is my mistake. They come forward here. Free kick. Well defended. Augustine, a very good young left back. Just doesn't have, I don't think it's quite enough to really, in FM, doesn't quite have that final impact to become a great player. He's just a very good player. He's probably one of the kids a couple of years ago. But yeah, they're playing a very defensive tactic. It's balanced, a little bit defensive. The problem with I think the tactic here is these two centre mids seem to be on a defensive tactic as well, so there's not much penetration. These three seem to be isolated, which means they must be playing counter-attacking. And seeing as we're playing counter-attacking as well, I don't know if they're going to have the penetration going forward, or D Moore's going to miss the next game. Just telling them things are going well. I don't know what it is with that general team talk, but players don't seem to respond. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just because of a little bit too much of the one team talk. We need to change it up here. Song's got a red card, been sent off. I think it's a bit. I don't know why Milan's still playing. I mean, he must be very old. Encourage them. We can find something here. And we are playing counter-attacking football at home, but oh yes, that Cliftonville game. I think we were very close to selling out that the capacity of the stadium. So maybe in the next couple of years we might be able to start funding a brand new stadium. I didn't think it was going to happen for 5 or 10 years, but although Bradley, fantastic, just places that into the corner. It's been. I think the tactic just works in Europe. Oh, what is their manager wearing? It's like he's just come out of surgery. He's just chucked on the white scrubs. Okay, we'll make a substitution here. Yeah, I did. My mistake. It means the midfielder is just going to be dead. Siri hasn't had the greatest game. Let's give Keith McCann. Actually, we'll give Tony Murray. Run out Luke Smith as a show striker. I think that's about it, really. Tommy Speak. Yellow. D Moore come off for Kieran O'Neill. Make those two changes. Yeah, so in the league, I've been trying to play the same young squad, which is possibly why we don't quite get the same results as we do in Europe. I mean, we've been absolutely battered in this game. We've had 10 shots, only 3 on target. They changed their formation up, 4-2-4. Again, I don't know how far up. They're going to have to be playing long balls, and because we're sitting back, the shots must be from range as Insigne. Fantastic goal, long range effort. That must be where their shots are coming from, this kind of range, and well, every now and then one's going to go in, but overall, not too bad. Alex Martin's dead, and well, this final whistle has to go soon, unless there's one last chance for us. Can we come away 3-1? No. Okay, so this final whistle's going to go. And yeah, that's it. Just use this highlight. Fantastic result. And well, it's an interesting group. It's tight. We're possibly lucky not to get a real big club, although to be honest, I would have thought Monaco and Leverkusen would have done a bit better. I mean, we absolutely battered Leverkusen. If you take away that, they only had a goal difference of what, 4. Fantastic result. We'll go through to the next round. 1.29 million pounds. Where does that sit us? First knockout draws not to the 14th. I think I might just post that onto the group, Facebook group, draw. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a little bit different, a little more talk, less actual gameplay. Yeah, if you liked it, leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. And until next time, I've been James. You've been great. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.